As good as the Brooklyn Nets were last season, they simply weren't good enough to win the NBA championship. With three of the best players on the planet on their team and one of the most expensive rosters in the NBA, they simply didn't have many options on how to improve past KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. But you want to know something crazy? Even with their hands tied, the Nets did improve, and in a big, big way. In today's video, I'm breaking down the key moves the Brooklyn Nets made this offseason and telling you how they'll stack up against the rest of the NBA. Guys, thanks for tuning into the channel today. My name is Troy. This is the Half Court Report. Drop a like to help support the channel. Subscribe if you're new. I've got some of the best content that you're going to find on YouTube. That being said, let's get into it. Nets general manager Sean Marks has said it is a must that his team solve its rebounding issues. After all, that played a role in their playoff exit to the eventual champion Milwaukee Bucks. Well, he got his wish. There is a big piece that has been added to this team, and another could be on the way. First, the Nets have officially signed free agent forward Paul Millsap. The four-time All-Star joins an already loaded rotation of the big three that I already mentioned, along with Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, newly signed Patty Mills, and a host of other players. Last season, Paul Millsap started 36 of 56 games for the Denver Nuggets. He averaged 9 points, almost 5 rebounds, and about 2 assists per game, while shooting 34% from behind the three-point line. Millsap has done it all and seen it all in his career, and I think he will fit like a glove on this Nets team. He'll have an opportunity to start alongside Brooklyn's big three, but he might have some competition. Former Net LaMarcus Aldridge, another former All-Star, has been cleared to play in the NBA this season after passing some medical tests. You might remember Aldridge retired suddenly last April because of a heart condition, but he's all better now, and a reunion with the Nets appears to be the most likely outcome. An Aldridge return would be welcomed by this team. After his first stint with Brooklyn, he only lasted 5 games, but in those 5 games, emerged as a reliable post presence who could step out and hit the three-pointer. He was also an effective rebounder and tremendous passer out of the post to find perimeter players. With the addition of the aforementioned Patty Mills and the shooting abilities of Paul Millsap, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, and the big three, the Nets offense will be firing on all cylinders, and I think could be unstoppable next season. Brooklyn did lack insurance in the 2021 playoffs when Irving and Harden caught the injury bug, but now they look to be one of the deepest teams in the league. Let's talk about it. Because Millsap, he joins James Johnson, Nick Claxton, rookie Day'Ron Sharpe, Blake Griffin, and Durant, all in the Nets front court. And I think that's it. I'm not missing anybody. Oh, I am missing somebody. The Nets also just made a huge trade, sending DeAndre Jordan to the Pistons for Jahlil Okafor and Sekou Doumbouya. Now, on the surface, that might not look like a big move, but hear me out. In the right lineup, the rebounding and post play of Okafor will be huge. Doumbouya is still only 20 years old and drew comparisons to Pascal Siakam when he was drafted. There is so much untapped potential with both of these players. Both former first-round picks, both, I think, have yet to scratch the surface of the types of players they could be. But the biggest news that's moving the needle is the addition of Paul Millsap. After all, he brings defensive toughness, switchability, rebounding, and loads of experience to a team that can use all of that. His addition to the team will give Coach Steve Nash a lot of options with his lineup. Nash can play Millsap, Claxton, James Johnson, or Griffin at either forward or center spots, and can elect to play one of them in a lineup where Kevin Durant is even the net center. The Nets are quite possibly building the superest of super teams, adding former All-Stars who can still contribute both on the floor and in the locker room. And I don't see this stopping anytime soon because the allure of winning a championship in New York will always make them a sought-after destination for players who are chasing a ring. It looks like it's been working in the past, and it will continue to work. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think of these new additions to the Brooklyn Nets. To be honest, if I'm Milwaukee or if I'm Philly, any of the powerhouse teams in the Eastern Conference, then I'm pretty scared right about now. Let me know if you agree, and be sure to leave a like to help support the channel. Also, be sure to subscribe for some of the best NBA content you're going to find on YouTube. Click the boxes on the screen for more awesome content. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time on the Half Court Report.